It was on sale, and to be honest, I've always kind of been curious about the PlayStation Classic. What's going on, guys? Blood Moon Bobby here, and as you can see, I got myself a PlayStation Classic. I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, oh, if you don't want Sony to make crappy systems, don't buy the PlayStation Classic. But the thing about this one here is that Walmart was actually selling this for $40, which is considerably less than the original price. That, and also as somebody who is just starting to get into PlayStation, you know, I'm usually known as a Nintendo guy, but I've had a curiosity of getting into PlayStation. I saw that the PlayStation Classic includes games like Tekken 3, Metal Gear Solid, Ridge Racer, Type 4, and Rayman. So because it had those games, I was like, okay, so maybe not the absolute best selection of original PlayStation games. Like it doesn't have like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, for instance. But I was just like, why not? You know, I'll definitely give this a shot. And especially because of the price cut, I'm thinking, you know, this won't hurt my wallet all that much. So without further ado, let's get into the PlayStation Classic. Oh, and I am aware of those. There's like a problem with some of the games I heard where some of them are the PAL 50 hertz versions, so they may not run in super smooth, and I'll just have to see for myself. I'm not planning to review the system or anything like that. I'm just basically bought this to just kind of introduce myself to these classic PlayStation games. Again, maybe not the best way to introduce myself, but I figured why not, especially for this price. I mean, honestly, the best way to introduce myself would probably to be just to go buy an original PlayStation. But since this was on sale at Walmart, I was like, why not? So just open up the box right here. So this video is just to kind of give you guys an impression of what it looks like and that sort of thing. It's not meant to be like super in depth or long term sort of a thing. You know, if I do make a video on the PlayStation Classic in the future, it's probably going to be something like, you know, hey, this is, you know, my quick thoughts. It's not going to be like a super in-depth review. So get that out of here. Got this box that has the PS PlayStation logo. And let's see, oh, what's this? So comes with instruction manual. So well and good. Throw that to the side. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, unfortunately, PlayStation Classic, as the box here says, no, let me get that in focus for you guys. This one doesn't like to do close focus all that much. No, it says no USB AC adapter included, so you basically, you just got to use one you've got lying around. And like what one of my favorite YouTubers, which from Review Tech USA, said, you know, don't go out and buy one of those like really cheapy dollar store USB power supplies. You know, get yourself something like a reputable third-party power supply, like one that makes, you know, power supplies for phones. You know, if you've got like say an old Samsung or iPhone charger and that sort of thing, it should work out just fine. I mean, I've used USB cables with iPhone chargers, you know, like micro USB cables with iPhone chargers, and they've worked just fine. So anyway, having a bit of a time getting this thing out. So yeah, here it is, the PlayStation Classic itself in its super mini form, but I'll come back to that in a minute. It's actually, I mean, this packaging is so weird. What else does it come with? Obviously, it doesn't come with, you know, a USB power brick, unfortunately. So, oh hey, so yeah, it comes with a micro USB cable. I still kind of think Sony didn't include like a power brick for, you know, cost cutting reasons. They're like, oh, well, they'll just use their old cell phone charger. But I still think it would have been nice if they included a power brick with the PlayStation Classic. Here we got PlayStation controllers. I remember I actually briefly used a original PlayStation once. It was like at a, like it was a friend of my sister or something like that. And ooh, wow, it's actually actually really, I don't know what it is. It's definitely a lot slimmer than I expected. It's hard to explain in terms of the feel, but yeah, definitely, you know, much slimmer than something like the DualShock 4 controller on my PS4. But yeah, they're actually so retro. They're actually emulating the original PlayStation controller, the one without the DualShock, the analog sticks. No, this is the one with the split D-pad, the iconic triangle, square, X or cross, and circle buttons, and you got the two bumper buttons on the back. So it's nice that they do include two controllers. And the other thing that comes in the box is the HDMI cable for plugging into the TV. So yeah. So here is the PlayStation Classic itself. Really small. Kind of reminds me of the size of, like, you know, the size of like a tofu cake you would get in like a supermarket. Super Asian example. So, you know, pretty simple, very similar to the original PlayStation. Yeah, so basically you got the power button here. The reset, according to the manual, is used for going back to the home screen. The open button is used for like switching discs. So if the game you're playing has multiple discs, that's what you would press the open button for. You know, this isn't a disc-based system. This is, you know, this PlayStation Classic here, all the games are built in. Obviously, kind of like an NES Classic. And then on the bottom, doesn't take memory cards, obviously, but it has two USB ports for attaching the controllers. And on the back, you have HDMI and the micro USB. So yeah, pretty simple stuff. That's the PlayStation Classic here. So yeah, basically all I really wanted to do is an unboxing just to show you guys that, hey, I got this PlayStation Classic. And I know, again, I've heard a lot of people say it's not exactly the most amazing retro console because it doesn't include even more of the original PlayStation's iconic games. But as a person who's getting into PlayStation myself, I figured, why not? I mean, it has enough of what I wanted to play, like Ridge Racer Type 4 and the original Metal Gear Solid. So it won't look the most amazing, but I figured, at least I'm not paying the, you know, full price up front here. So yeah, there you go. That's like my basic unboxing of the PlayStation Classic. Let me know your thoughts down below. Have you played the PlayStation Classic? Do you like it? Do you think it's lacking? You know, of the 20 games that are included with this system, do you have any favorites of your own? Any recommendations? Let me know all those thoughts down below in the comments. And until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell to get notified when I release my latest videos. Follow me at Blood Moon Bobby on your favorite social media platforms to take part in polls, see my tech tips, and to hear about my video plans. Thanks for watching.